What is up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are watching the final trailer for Andor, premiering in just a couple weeks here on Disney+. We will be doing a reaction series for that show. If you want to see those reactions uncut, check them out on Patreon, patreon.com/heroesreforged. We have uncut reactions for a ton of shows and movies we've been watching, including She-Hulk, some of the more recent stuff. We're also going to be doing Halloween. Werewolf by Night is going to be something we're definitely going to be watching, and Tales of the Jedi as well.
Let me throw this in there. You know how we talked about what we would do, what we would react to when Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power is over? Don't spoil it. Don't say what it is. Let's keep it amongst ourselves. What we're going to do. What about if I were to tease, if anybody would be interested, maybe we could react to when Andor's done, years from now, all of its seasons. We just do Rogue One. Do Rogue One. How about that?
Do Rouge
One. How about that?
That would be good.
In 3D,
maybe be a little bonus.
Rouge One in 3D. That's what I'm saying.
Come on now.
Let's do it. I'll come over.
It'll be a nice party. It'll be great. No, but I agree. I think it would be really, really cool to do that because we know it's 24 episodes. We know it's 2 seasons. I'm not sure exactly when that second season will come out. It'll probably be next year or the year after that. But yeah, I think it'd be awesome to bookend it by doing Rogue One, a Star Wars story. It'd be really cool. Yeah. And also, unfortunately, Hector, you're going to miss out on some of the series because you will be gone.
Mamma mia, I'm going to be in Italy. I cannot believe this. What are you doing with me? How can you do this?
This is my favorite week. What are you thinking? My God. Son of a bitch.
Piaceri.
Dinosaurio, come on.
What are
you doing to me, Mickey Mouse? What are you doing?
Mickey Mouse. Why? Mickey Mouse. Okay. After that little impression, I may not be welcome in the country of Italy.
That's true.
So maybe I'll be back early.
We were banned after that Jurassic World thing that we did. That was, yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Spies.
Love a little Force theme in the piano.
Assassins.
Love Diego Luna's accent.
We've all done terrible things on behalf of the
Come
rebellion.
on. Forrest Whitaker, come on.
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
No matter what you tell me or tell yourself, you'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
Dang.
So good.
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
Yes.
You realize what you set in motion? People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything! Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good. Call it what you will.
I can't believe clone troopers are going to be in this. That's so cool.
Yeah.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Star Wars Andor. 3-episode premiere.
3-episode premiere. Okay.
Damn. That looks bomb.
Man,
It looks
it looks
good.
intense.
The only thing that I'm like, why did you have to put the title card from the director of the Bourne Legacy? Bourne Legacy is not that good of a movie. That's like not the most encouraging thing, but whatever, it's fine. I'm really stoked for this. I know in the trailer reaction we had discussed them potentially using the volume, but it is in fact completely shot on location, on sets, practical stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's blue screen, green screen stuff, but this is the first show in this new era that's not using the volume technology. So we'll see what kind of an effect it has on the show, whether it makes the show feel much bigger in scale, whether you can't really tell a difference. But so far, the scale of the show does look really massive and really expansive. So, and you know, there's going to be time jumps throughout the show as well. I think the show takes place over the course of a year. And I think there also might be a little bit of backstory stuff that we see sprinkled throughout. And then season 2, they're breaking it up where I think 3 or 4 episodes is a year of time. So by the time we get to the end of season 2, it will literally ride right into Rogue One. So I'm stoked, man.
I think this show is really putting like the wars aspect in Star Wars.
Totally.
The gritty reality and the effect that it has on the people who are not the ultimate warrior Luke Skywalker and the family and Chewie and everybody, because those are like the galactic heroes. But Cassian over here, Cassian represents us here. Like what would we do in this opportunity? Would we take the same opportunity? Would we act like he did? And I think that's I think that's a really important point to make with this whole like fantastical series of space wizards and laser guns, that it has an effect, and there's normal people out there, and how do normal people react to these giant mega situations? And I think Diego Luna is just the most handsome Mexican ever.
I love it. I think, to go back to the Tony Gilroy of it, I also agree. I'm like, it's not the Bourne Legacy is not the movie that I love, but it's also like, it's tough to kind of credit Tony Gilroy for sort of some of the amazing stuff that he's worked on, because he's
written, I think, more than directed.
Yes. On top of being one of the writers on Rogue One, as well as doing some uncredited reshoots as that movie was figuring everything out, he wrote and directed the Bourne Legacy, but also wrote on the first 3 Bourne movies, which are some of my favorite action movies of all time. The Bourne trilogy is, and I didn't super dislike Legacy with Jeremy Renner, but I didn't love it the way that but the first 3 are so good that they basically revolutionized modern action from 20 years ago, from the early 2000s, as those movies were coming out, as they were coming out. So I think that's it's crazy, man. 2002 was the first Bourne, 2002. So I think that it's so exciting to know that flavor has found its way into Star Wars at first through Rogue One. I love that flavor so much, and I'm so happy that everybody at Lucasfilm, Disney, or whatever, were like, let's keep following that flavor the way you guys are describing. You know, we're hearing that this show Andor feels like the Bourne franchise on top of the Star Wars universe, and it's so exciting. It's so
political thriller, spy thriller. I'm like, dude, I'm all about that. That's kind of
Gilroy. Gilroy also wrote and directed Michael Clayton, which is another sort of political thriller, that kind of thing. It's an American legal thriller, as I look at it on Wikipedia. But either way, it looks so incredible. And I know we've said this before, but this show looks maybe the most like a Star Wars movie, even after the amazing effects of The Mandalorian. I think that maybe the more seasons of that we watched into the Book of Boba Fett, we can kind of see some of they have budgetary constraints here, and this is TV budgets, and they're doing what they can, but this show just looks absolutely stunning. And Cassian Andor is my favorite Star Wars character of all time, and I cannot wait for this show. So good.
3 episodes. So we're going to launch with 3 episodes. We'll see. Hopefully we get some screeners, so hopefully Hector will at least be able to watch the first 3 episodes with us, and then you'll miss a lot less of the show. But it is 12 episodes for the first season, so despite you missing, I think, the first 4 or 5, you'll at least be here for the latter half of the season. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to jump into Star Wars again. And Cassian Andor is a pretty goddamn cool character. So more of that is never a bad sign for me. But let us know in the comments below what you thought about this final trailer. What are you looking forward to seeing in Andor? If there's maybe any plot lines or characters or things from the comic books or from the novels that you think would be a cool thing to interweave through this, let us know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next reaction. Bye.
Bye.